Okay, guys, so this is how I get my week started. Every week, I write myself a positive message that will help me to keep my vibrations up so that I can tackle anything that comes my way during the week. I do want to take this time to encourage you guys to find healthy ways to start your week out. You can even use my style. Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm your host, Tennessee's daughter. To my new subscribers and my beautiful wildflowers, hey, I hope everybody's doing great. Y'all, we about to take us a little road trip. Yesterday, I celebrated by myself my mom's 3rd year transition since she left. And because I had to work, I was limited in communing with her energy. And so today I just thought that I would take me a little solo dolo road trip and commune with her energy, listen to some of her favorite music. So if anybody that is subscribed to my channel is from Kentucky, I want y'all to drop a blue heart in the chat. If you are in Louisville, Kentucky, I want you to drop a yellow heart. Okay, so blue heart if you are in Kentucky, yellow heart if you are in Louisville. Now, I don't know how long we're going to take because we know this is the holiday season, but I want y'all to ride with me, okay? Now, I already washed my car a couple of days ago, so we are clean and free to ride these highway streets, okay? But I do need to get some gas, so our first order of business is going to be the gas station. And then I'm going to send out my messages to the people I need to let know where I'm going and that I'm headed out and when I'm expected to return. So that's what we're about to do. We are 125 miles out from where we headed to, which is Louisville, Kentucky. And I just thought I'll talk a little bit to you guys about another thing that inspired this little road trip by myself. And that was my mom. When she came home to transition, I had no idea that it would happen as fast as it did, but I wanted to try and see if she had some last minute things she wanted to share or say. And I asked her and I was like, hey mom, is there anything that you want to say or share with me, And she was like, no. And she refused to say anything. And a few minutes later, she started crying. And she was like, I don't understand why I gotta die. And those words hit me like a ton of bricks. And we both just cried. And I just held her, And I didn't have no words, she didn't either. But I thought I'd share that with you guys since we got time to talk a little bit. The truth is none of us know when it's going to be our time to go. So when we have opportunity to go out and live life, that is what we should be doing with our time. Getting out here and just seeing what's out here. Moving that energy, man. Remember, you are energy. You got to move that energy. You can't be stagnant. You can't allow the obligations of your life, things that you got to do to interrupt another reason why you're here, and that is to experience. You can't experience nothing if you are dedicating so much time into something else, into one area of your life and not distributing it properly, and you got to move that energy, man. We're supposed to move. We're supposed to be free. We're supposed to travel. I tell you guys this, and I'm going to keep saying it, but I do know also that there are some things you can't get out of, sometimes it's mandatory that you got to go to work, but if you don't set aside that time for yourself, you don't know what's going to happen with it. I try to be as realistic as possible when it comes to my life and anybody's life that is connected to me, and as understanding as possible. But sometimes you have to do things by yourself. Don't be waiting on nobody to do nothing with you. I have a niece right now to this day, a celebrity makeup artist. I have tagged her in several videos. If you guys want to know who I'm talking about, check out my older videos so y'all can get a better idea of who I am and the many people that are connected to me. My niece, she travels by herself. She's gone to Chicago by herself. I think she went to New York recently by herself. She just get out here and she live, she in and out the country with it, and I celebrate in that, because to be so young and, bossed up the way that she is without, crapping on anybody, capping on anybody like y'all be saying, she get out here and she do her thing, and she makes sure she let us all know in the family chat most of the time, 90% of the time, that she is about to leave the city. So in short, let my decision to hit this highway and do what it is that I do, which is move energy, inspire you guys to do the same freak accidents are called freak accidents for a reason. And while you out here committed to one thing, you might be putting yourself in danger for something else. You get to the other side and realize you didn't do what it is you wanted to do. You're going to have a whole bunch of regrets. So, but back to this road trip, man. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. There were so many moments that I wish I could have captured certain things on film for you guys on my drive to Kentucky, but I couldn't. I simply couldn't. But what I can do is encourage you all to go out and take that scenery in. Take your road. Y'all know how when you rolling and somebody somebody know how to drive down the highway. Honey, this car done found me and been right behind me for the longest. I switch lanes, they switch lanes. But, you know, when you telling a real driver, honey, that's just kind of what you do. And anybody that knows me personally will tell you I am the driver, okay? I'm the designated driver because that's what I do, child. As you guys can see, I made it. It's been 5 years since I've been down to the waterfront park in Kentucky. And if you look closely, you'll see a green orb. I believe that was my mom. I couldn't go all the way up there because it was cold. Louisville, I'm going to need y'all to do better about the parking. I tried to go to Friends Hookah to hang out with some local people in Louisville, according to Google. And y'all didn't have no decent parking. I'm by myself, dog. I can't just be parking a half a mile away and walking up the road. Like, I needed a Uber to get to